This is tutorial 3-3 in GIS Workbook 2. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to make a density surface. In other words, we're going to make a raster image that shows density. The first thing we're going to do, as always, is add our map, 3-3. And we're going to be working in a small park, and we're going to be looking at a tree inventory and densities of trees. The difference that with this, what we're doing here, and what we did with the point density is, or the dot density, is that the dot density did not have spatial reference. They were just randomly put within a polygon. What we're going to do here is the density is actually going to be associated with a space, a point in space. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to our little search engine over here. You're going to type in point density up here in the search engine, and then click search, and then you're going to click on the point density spatial analyst. Up here you're going to choose Midway, because that's the name of the park where we're zoomed in. You're going to want to, this is where I put it. I've had problems trying to put it in just a plain folder, so I think it needs to be put in a geodatabase. So I went into our GIS2 folder, my exercises, and land use report, and I'm just going to put tree M for tree Midway, and click save. This output cell size is going to be the size of the raster image created. The value that they had is basically right at the edge of the dots. We're going to want that edge to be out just a little bit more, so we're going to just bump that up to 6. Then we're going to add, increase the radius by 10. So we're just going to put 53. It's going to use the units of the map, and the map is actually in feet, so it's going to add another 10 feet to the radius. So then we're just going to click OK. And we're going to look in data view because we can get a more up close view than we can in layout. And if I turn off the tree points, we can see what areas have high density and which areas have very low tree density. This can be helpful for where they need to send maintenance people, areas they might want to plant trees, number of options. What they want us to do next is to do pretty much the same exact thing but to a different park. It's basically practice makes perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to our bookmarks, and we're going to choose this park, and we're going to go over to our search feature. We're going to use our point density again, and our O-lender. Inventory, we're going to put it right where we put the other one, tree O. If you're getting an error when you're trying to do the point density, try finding a new location to save it, even if you have to go in and create a geodatabase to do it. Right now the cell output is 9.4 blah blah blah. We're going to just change that to 10. So it's going to make the cell just a little bit bigger. And I'm going to change that 78 to 88. And you don't have to do that if you didn't want to, but the other one had us increase by 10 feet, so we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to be using the units based off the map. So then we're just going to click OK. It's going to do its thing. And we're going to turn off the points. We're going to right click and zoom into this layer a little bit more. And here you can see that a lot of the trees in this park are very condensed. As you can see, like the density of trees over here is very large, and over here you kind of have the next biggest assortment. So that is it for this tutorial.